Hello. Hello, dear student. Very good evening to all of you. So, dear student, please confirm whether my voice is audible or not. Everything is okay or not, so that we can start our session very smoothly. Hello, dear student. Very good evening to all of you. So, dear student, please confirm whether my voice is audible or not. Everything is okay or yes, yes. So, dear student, once again, very good evening to all of you. So, dear student, today we are going to discuss about both 23rd and 24th, the Hindu, the not the Hindu, it's a Odisha specific newspaper analysis. So here we are going to see all the important news of 23rd as well as 24th August. So first important question is how you can get this PDF. You can simply scan this QR code to download our application. In that application, there is a there is a section called Odisha specific infographics within OPSC. You can just join that. It's free of cost, so you can get all this PDF, not the today, all the past PDF of last 3 to 4 months available there. You can get it. So first one is about Sri Mandir queue system from 15th of September. So Odisha government is start to implement the queue system. Yes, so you can see about the significant move aimed at streamlining the flow of devotee and enhancing the darshan experience at the Sri Jagannath temple in the Puri. So much anticipated Dandi Darshan. So queue system is likely to be introduced from September 15. So that is what going to help smooth out the whenever devotee number is increasing, and that is going to help for smooth observation of this all their devotee. They can watch the Jagannath. So next one is 30,000 kilometer of road, 500 bridges in 5 years. That is what the target set by our chief minister. So though these targets look very ambitious, so if we are going to implement, so that is what going to ensure the growth of Odisha for next few years. So state set targets of 30 kilometers of road and 500 bridge in next 5 years. CM announced this while reviewing the various program of rural development department at Lok Seva Bhavan. So Maji stated that it will be responsibility of the department to ensure all rural area of the state connected with the all-weather roads. So we need to provide all-weather connectivity to each and every nook corner, so that the product can be reached there and agricultural produce there can reach the market. So it is that is the reason it is said that road are actually gateway of the development. So dear student, my voice is audible, everything is okay or not, so please confirm. So please participate, this while you are watching, please participate and confirm me, so that I can have fair amount of idea what's going on. So please confirm whether it is audible or not. And very good evening to all of you. So next is the optimal utilization of the fund received under the various scheme to provide improved transportation facility to the people. So that is what objective also. So the special attention is to be paid on quality and maintenance of the road and bridges. So Odisha government is also implementing Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. So that is what plan to provide all weather connectivity to all the villages. So Odisha so far constructed 70,000 of road out of approved 73,000 kilometer. So you can see about all these things. So this is a very ambitious target. So if you have to write regarding of mains or in interview, if they ask about what kind of step, what are the targets being set, so you can talk about 30,000 kilometer of road and 50 bridges is being set the target. So it is very ambitious, yet if we can work properly, then we are going to achieve the success. So in parallel to the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, there is another scheme, Mantri Sadak Yojana, which is also planned to provide connectivity to the project that is not yet being provided under the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. So next is the Mantri Sadak Yojana. So next we are also implementing Pradhan Mantri Setu Bandh Yojana. So Setu Bandh Yojana basically aims to provide construction of the bridges. So we have already constructed, provision have been made for 300 bridges. So rural development also continue to rural development infrastructure like hostels. So after the formation of new government, we have seen that rapid development of the infrastructure in the all over the state. So which is very good thing, because infrastructure is going to act as a push for economic growth. So free ride for school kids in the government buses, so which is a very good development, because now student no need to pay any amount of money for if they are traveling in the bus, but provided they need to have the uniform and ID card they need to have. The school and mass education ministry, so this announced that the school student will have allowed to travel free state run bus. So school student can travel free of cost government run flying on the Mukhyamantri bus seva. So provided that they should have the uniform and identity card. So it's a very good development because it is going to helpful. So while previously only SC/ST student received the free textbook, now all students get the free textbook. So these are these few steps taken by the government to ensure that education should be inclusive. All people, whether you have money or not, everyone should have access to the education. So dear student, we are starting this interview guidance program. In past year we have started this program. It is a huge success, huge amount of, more than 100 students have success in this group. You can check in our OPSC interview group. So many students are success, so many students have benefited from this program. So we are going to start again. So here you'll get complete newspaper analysis of Hindu, Odisha specific newspaper, last 6 month current affair, OPSC previous year transcript, subject material of your optional Odisha specific study material. So we are going to have daily session, weekly session. I'm going to guide you. I have a lot of experience in the UPSC state PJ, so I'll guide you so that I'll ensure that you'll get good rank. Okay. So class 2 girl lock in overnight in the school. So recently very sad incident happened. When the college, when the school administration, they locked a girl for overnight. The girl was asleep during the class duration, but at the end when the resident, I'm just explaining, just listen it carefully. So what happened, so school, you can the school authority at the end when they close the school, ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମର କଣ କହିଲ school authority gate close କରିକି ବାହାରକୁ ଗଲେ, they are not able to check whether anyone is present or there. At that time the kid or the children are sleeping, child is sleeping inside the school, so they thought that no one is there, so they locked it out. And later on, throughout the night the kid is suffering from, try to escape through this grill, and his head is stuck here. So because of that, entire night was there. So because of that, it is quite controversial there also. Sure. So we are also providing Odisha specific current affairs. So dear student, please scan this QR code to get all these things. Chaliye, so CM launch Bharat Netra. So this can be a very good question for your prelims, for your interview. So if they ask about what is Bharat Netra, so you need to know about. So launched an integrated global financial technology capability hub. So integrated global technology capacity hub. So IGFTCH. So Bharat Netra initiative aims to link India to the Asia Pacific Innovation Corridor. So terming it a transformative initiative that will shape the future of Odisha. The Maji said it will strengthen Odisha, India's global partnership in digital economy. So under this initiative, Maji's 7,000 students from all 30 districts will get skill training and will run certification program designed for AIDF and NUS. So you can study about it. Odisha will soon launch fintech policy and global capacity center policy to attract global investment. So you can talk about, to promote investment, to promote industrialization. Odisha will soon launch fintech policy and global capacity launch center. So the next one is over 7,000 students from the all district of the state will get skill training and will run certification program designed by the Asian Institute of Digital Financial University of the Singapore. So recently the Singapore president visited the Odisha. So after that there is a agreement signed, and that led to the all this development. And if you look into, Odisha is the first state to start the AI policy. Okay. So the state will nurture startups and entrepreneurship by establishing dedicated center of excellence with IGFTCH. So will also establish global central capacity. Starting that, Odisha soon formulated global capacity center policy. CM said that it will act as a strong foundation for attracting global financial institutions and new investments to the states. So a cable landing station will be connecting Bhubaneswar to the Singapore. So that is what also help to improve the connectivity. Cable landing center means, let's say this is the Odisha. So here we'll connect internet cables to the Odisha to the Singapore. So that is what help in faster connectivity. Odisha is the first state to formulate the AI policy. So AI policy, if we have an AI policy, that is what it is going to help for a systematically development of AI in the Odisha. So Odisha, this is very important. So you need to understand what are the strength of the Odisha. So Odisha is built on the strongest talent pipeline in India, a state producing 1.8 lakh graduate annually in various engineering and polytechnics IIT streams and skilled workforce in 950 IITs. So additions to the skill, additions to the skilled, Odisha has established the deep neural network lab. So this is what the emerging technology that is going to helpful for development of AI, other center of excellence. So our vision is to make Odisha research capital of the East. That is what our objective and we should aspire for. So next is the semiconductor are built block of the digital economy. Odisha is proud to play a leading role in this national mission. So Odisha is also planning to have digital India, digital the semiconductor mission also. So we are also attracting some of the chip manufacturers so they can come and manufacture their chip and sell all over the world. So Bharat Netra Hackathon website global capacity center is being established. So these are few initiatives we can see, lot of interest, lot of activities going on to make Odisha as an innovative hub of the eastern India. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. So next one is modern education is key to the jumbo means elephant conservation. So Odisha is rich in terms of elephant. So recently we are also establishing elephant conservation study center at the Odisha also. So education is definitely key to manage the elephant so that both human and animal they can exist peacefully and coexistence without having any violence. Okay, so this article is talking about that also. So dear student, you can join our OPSC prelims test series. Price is very nominal, yet you'll get high quality test series, very nominal price. You can scan this QR code to know more detail about it. So 775 senior citizens to embark on a pilgrimage. So this is what provided by the Odisha government. Total 775 senior citizens from state will embark on a spiritual journey to Ajodhya, Varanasi, September 10 as part of the first phase of senior citizen pilgrimage scheme the current financial year. The journey will start from the Bhubaneswar stations and with visit to the Ajodhya, Varanasi, and senior citizen will return to the capital city on 15. So this is a good thing. So to realize, people who are, facing financial problem to visit religious or pilgrimage places. So next important news is 2025 summer heat stroke death under reported. This is what study. Odisha report 3 sunstroke death in 348 case of illness. So you can see about in case of recently we have seen that climate change related rising heat wave. So because of that, so many people are dying in the different part of the Odisha, even in India. But problem is that we are not able to recognize the heat wave related death. We consider it as a death because of other factors. So that is the reason there is a problem of under reporting death due to heat wave. So India's true heat toll is being masked by diagnostics, blind spots, weak enforcement of worker protection norms, and outdated heatwave alert that fail to reflect the combined impact of temperature and humidity on human health. So you can see at least 3 heatwave stroke death Odisha were among the 84 recorded across India between February July this year according to report release. So that means there is a widespread under reporting of heatwave related deaths. So we need to find a proper methodology to find to find a real incident of heatwave related death. So India true heat toll is being masked by diagnostic blind spot, weak enforcement of proper protection, outdated heat wave alert, and that failed to reflect the combined impact of temperature, humidity on human body. चलिए देखते हैं next important news. So dear student, you can check few free test series already available in our application. You can enjoy that and practice that. So next decade is going to be urban development in of Odisha. So this is what said by the party. So if you look into the urbanization, around 16% of Odisha people are living in an urban area, and rapidly we are planning maybe 40% in next decade or 50% next decade. So that means Odisha is having huge potential for urban development. So this is a good opportunity because we have not yet built our urban area. So this is going to be very good opportunity. We can start building our urban area. We can improve our urban area so that if you can build our urban area properly, so that you can improve our ease of living. Urban area can act as engine of our economic growth also. So next decade belongs to the urban development, housing and urban development secretary Usha Pade said that. So we need to ensure that there is a scheme called Mukhya Mantri Sahari Vikas Yojana. So this aim to ensure development of the urban area. What is the name of this scheme? You can say with me, Mukhya Mantri Sahari Vikas Yojana. Mukhya Mantri Sahari Vikas Yojana aims to promote urbanization in the promote systematically urbanization in urban area. So urban transformation is not about infrastructure, it is about building dignified inclusive. That urbanization is not about constructing building, constructing road. It is about accommodating all section of the society, poor, rich, everyone should exist together or live together. And sustainable city party underscores stressing that importance of today work samples tomorrow. He remarked, our present effort will decide whether next generation will face challenges or inherent better world. That means, while we are designing urban area, we need to also ensure that should be proper green space, that should be proper public space, that should be proper designing, so that it will prevent any sort of flawed also. So regional science to celebrate National Space Day. So I think we are going to see that in next article that is being provided. So just to wait for some time. So dog sensors after the rain. So this is what said by the Bhubaneswar Municipal Corporation Mayor. So Bhubaneswar Municipal Corporation Mayor so announced that we are going to conduct dog sensors after this monsoon is over. So we can have fair amount of idea. But as for rough estimate, around 80,000 dogs in the capital city. So after conduction of all these sensors, we can say with confidentiality that how much number of the dogs are there. So next important article is government zero accident day drive in Kenduzar on card. So recently, after government implemented zero accident day in Bhubaneswar, they are seeing that after that we have seen that the death rate has been declining due to accident very rapidly. So now government is extended to Kenduzar in a decisive step towards strengthening road safety under the Come Home Safe. So this is what campaign, how campaign are very helpful in changing the attitude of the peoples. So the vision of the Chief Minister Mohan Charan Maji, the State Commerce and Transport Department has announced that launch of phase of Zero Accident Day campaign in the Keonjhar. So Zero Accident Day campaign in the Keonjhar. So the district identified as one of the major accident hotspot has been recognized by the Ministry of Road Transport and Highway top 100 district for data driven hyper local intervention. So zero accidental death initiative already demonstrated encouraging result in Bhubaneswar, where fatal accident have been shown declining trend due to data driven intervention by community participation. Building on this success, government is now extending campaign to Keonjhar with targeted and comprehensive plan. So already the success of zero accidental death seen in the Bhubaneswar district, Bhubaneswar. So we are extending that to the Kenduzar district. So dear student, everything is okay. So my audio, video, everything is okay. Then please confirm. We are also providing the current affair, monthly current affair for our, the UPSC and OPSC. So you can get that from our application. So next is illegal fish farming threat to the Bhitarkanika ecosystem. So Bhitarkanika, we know that it is known for its rich mangrove ecosystem. So Vitarkanika National Park, a heaven of biodiversity, is fast losing its ecological integrity with rampant illegal fish farming and export overtaking protection forest zone. Because of its fishing activity, there is a threat being faced by this ecological sensitive region. So amid ongoing threats such as coastal erosion, forest land encroachment, both the coastal and interior region of the sanctuary now under pressure from the commercial fish trader. ठीक है. So there is a river name is Gobari River. So Mahakalpada blocks have become major hub of the fish export. So that's because of fishing activity, overfishing and trawler. So that is what, and prawn cultivation led to the you can say about the Vitarkanika, it's facing the threat. So Vitarkanika is the second largest mangrove of India. So it is located on the coast of Odisha. Okay. So just read it, you'll understand. Okay. So ostracized over the witchcraft, mother kept vigil over his son body for 18 hours. So in Odisha, despite education, people still believe in the witchcraft and led to the boycott of a family. So there is a family. So entire village boycott that family for last 10 years because they believe this family practiced the witchcraft. And after the death of the son of that family, so mother had to sit close to this family for 18 hours so that people the Biju Yuba Bahini volunteer come for help for the last rite. The family has lived isolation for more than 10 years after the woman is accused of practicing witchcraft. So, woman in Baleshwar district had to watch over its 26-year son body for 18 long hours after villager refused to help her in funeral because her family had ostracized over witchcraft suspicion. So next important article is locals in the Kalahandi demand opening of the bauxite mine. So Kalahandi district Lanjigad is famous for the bauxite mining. So large number of people in the Kolahandi district staged demonstration demanding immediate opening of the bauxite mining to the secure for their livelihood. So Lanjigod, Anchaliko, Vikas Parishad, so they are demanding opening because if our state is having rich in terms of bauxite, so what is the point of exporting the bauxites? If we can extract bauxite, it is going to be health and development of our local area. So the Mukhya Mantri, you can see about the Mukhya Mantri Vayu Swasthya Seva Yojana. So Mukhya Mantri Vayu Swasthya Seva Yojana boon for 1,398 patients in the Malkangir. So government recently implemented Mukhya Mantri Vayu Swasthya Yojana. So according to another scheme, so government is providing the aircraft or airlift of the doctor from the Bhubaneswar or the big medical college to the far-flung area so that they can go there and perform some critical health surgery and then come back, so that make sure that the doctors are available to the peoples or quality medical service are available to the peoples at their doorstep. So here you can see about it. You can give this example. A total 1,398 critical patients from the remote village of Malkangir district receive free specialist and super specialist treatment under Mukhya Mantri Vayu Swasthya Seva Kalyan Yojana during medical camp at district headquarter hospital in August 18 to 21. 260% were treated, and so different condition you can see it. So this is not important. What is important is this program. So an ICU with modern equipment has been set up at hospital head. Camp supported diagnostic procedure and treatment. Local resident express satisfaction over the such high level treatment for us remote village area. So they are quite happy. So this is the program. We need to expand to the all other area of the state also. So next important article is Odisha firefighter. Next important article is Odisha firefighters save 7,599 and rescue 17,000 in last year. So world class government, Odisha government is planning to have a world class scuba diving training center set up in Konark at a cost of 10 crore. So to improve the quality of training, firefighter and world class simulator will be set off in the state at the cost of 10 crore. So if we are going to provide high quality training to our the firefighter staff, so they are going to perform very well at the rescue operation. So that is the reason we are planning to provide. So next is stray dog census in the state on card. So after recent verdict given by the Supreme Court, so we need to find the number of stray dog. We need to find stray dog those who are infected by the rabies and aggressive behavior. We need to isolate them and arrest the stray dog. We need to ensure that there should be proper birth control. So fresh census of the stray dog will be conducted in Odisha soon. Fishery and Animal Resource Department said that the recent direction of the Supreme Court, the Odisha government will soon start sterilization and vaccination around 7 lakh stray dogs in the state. State has around 7 lakh stray dogs with 64 domestic dogs. And however those all dogs will be undergo process directed by the apex court will be released later, so they need to be vaccinated and then they need to release on their original locality. However, dog that are founding from suffering from the rabies and will be kept in the shelters. Okay, so that is what the objective. So people and dogs, we are living a long companion and live in a peaceful. If you look into, dogs are actually the biggest friend of human beings. So it is not a part of our compassionate way of removing them from our society. Rather, we need to find a way out. For example, we can ensure birth control. I think each and every individual. So they go just 7 lakh dogs are in Odisha. Just imagine if even single person adopt a single dog, so I don't think there will be any problem, because each and every organism, each and every species in our ecosystem has a some place or other. So dogs are longest friend of human beings, so we cannot simply kill them or not or remove them from our society just because we don't like or they're became aggressive. So we have to be compassion, because this earth is not belongs to us, earth is belongs to everyone. Okay, so all dogs will be undergo process directed by the apex court will be released later. However, those found violent or suffering from the rabies will be kept in the shelter. So that is what the step Odisha government is planning to take. So dear student, those who are preparing for OPSC interview, so this discussion is going to be very helpful. So please listen carefully so that what's going on, you need to know about it. So next is governor for empathy in tribal development initiative. Yes, because those who are officials, those who are appointed, so they need to be extra empathy, they need to be careful, they need to be, a spirited service towards the tribal development. So government field level officials from the various department urge them to adopt humanitarian empathetic approach with implementation of welfare scheme for tribal community. So the objective is of this meetings to understand scheme are being implemented at grassroots level to identify existing challenges. For example, few schemes that is being implemented for welfare of the scheduled tribes. So first one is Ekalabya Model Residential Schools that provide free hostel residential school for the scheduled caste. Those who are from the scheduled caste or tribes. Then Scholarship Forest Right Act, then minimum support price for the minor forest produce, Pradhan Mantri Janman, and fake caste certificate verification. So these are the schemes being provided for welfare of the tribal people. So you need to know, if there is a question what are the steps taken by the government for welfare of the tribals, you can talk of, if in interview also they can ask about what kind of step being taken by the government to improve the welfare of the tribals, you can talk about that also. So minor forest produce procurement, he urged the elimination of middlemen and exploring wider market. Tribal community must get their fair price. MSME should be encouraged for processing forest produce. A lot of forest produce are there, so we need to ensure that there should be tribal led MSME, and they need to process all this product, and so that all the product, for example honey, if honey is collected from the jungle, so then they need to process in tribal themselves, then the price they'll get full price. But now what is happening, honey is taken by the middleman at low price, they add value and sell at high price, so ultimately it is the middlemen who are benefiting rather than the tribal. So we need to ensure it is the tribal who should benefit. So we need to also create awareness about the security scheme, like Pradhan Mantri Jivan Jyoti Bima Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Swasthya Bima Yojana, Atal Pension Yojana. We cannot compel people to enroll. Yes, we cannot compel the tribal people to enroll. Rather, we can create awareness about it. So governor also suggested the promoting rooftop solar system in tribal household. So these are few things they can ask about. What kind of step can be taken for promotion of the welfare of the tribal people. You can talk of all these things. Okay. In mains also, if they ask what kind of step you need to take, you can just write all these things. The Bima Yojana, Atal Bima Pension Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Swasthya Bima Yojana, Pradhan Mantri, Jivan Jyoti Bima Yojana, rooftop solar power plant, and promotion of MSME. So all these things you can talk of. Dear student, recently we have started our interview guidance program. You can join it by scanning this QR code. You will get complete high quality guidance. So we are providing Hindu newspaper analysis PDF. We are going to provide the Odisha Post PDF also. Okay. So OPSC previous year transcript, optional subject, Odisha specific study material, everything you'll find at one place. So no need to spend time searching here and there. Simply rely on us, because first couple of year we have delivered so much result. You can join it, you can check. There are so many successful candidates we have produced last couple of years. You can check it. Chali. So next is OPCL back commercial block in Sundargarh. So if you look into, in a boost to the self-reliance energy sector, Odisha Coal and Power Limited (OCPL), state-owned coal mining company, has emerged as a successful bidder of coal block recently being allocated. So this is what we need to know. No need to go in detail. Second, about the city, RSC celebrated National Space Day. So 23rd August, we all celebrated National Space Day, because on that day, our Chandrayaan 3 touched down the south pole of the moon. So Regional Science Center, Bhubaneswar, celebrated National Space Day here, making the India historic achievement, becoming the first nation to soft land on the moon's south pole through Chandrayaan 3. So from ancient sky to the modern horizon, developed by the National Council of Museum. So that is what our successful. So recently we have started our satellite mission from Aryabhat, Mangalyaan is also called as Mars orbiter mission, then Chandrayaan 3. In the ancient cosmic insight, the modern era of space science mission that changed the history. So Chandrayaan 3, Bikram lander and Pragyan. In this Chandrayaan, the lander name is Pragyan, and the rover name is, sorry, the lander Chandrayaan, the Bikram lander and Pragyan rover were displayed along with causing ISRO transformative global space leadership. I think just read it. Okay, so Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs visited Varanasi waste to charcoal plant. On the one hand, we are producing too much of organic waste. In that case, all the moisture will be evaporated and left with no voice. Just a second, just a second, just give me a second. Hello. Now my voice is audible. Now my voice is audible. Okay, okay, now it's audible. So they are planning. They are first collecting the waste, and that waste is heated in 250 to 300 degrees Celsius for some time. If you heat, then all the moisture and volatile material they will evaporate, leaving behind the charcoal. That charcoal can be used for heating and other activities. So that is what help in preventing the emission of the methane. It is also going to reduce the carbon dioxide emission also. So you can see the through this process, moisture and volatile matter are removed, and the waste is transformed into terrified charcoals, hydrophobic, high calorific value, carbon rich fuel that can effectively substitute the fossil fuel. Okay, okay, thank you, Bubbly, for informing me. Uh, so by turning the garbage into green fuel, it is eliminating landfill, reduce the carbon emission, and contribute to the energy security. Odisha is determined to replicate such innovation, zero residue technology in our cities to build cleaner and greener future. So that is very innovative initiatives to help our urban area to achieve convert the waste to wealth. So 400 tons of for a day plant can prevent 13 tons per day methane emissions and earning nearly 390 carbon credit by the same day processing. So it is not going to prevent the methane emission, it is also going to helpful for reducing the carbon dioxide emission. This substitute translate into saving of the 250 to 290 tons per day carbon emission, offering significant climate benefit as well. So this kind of technology, innovative technology, we need to implement in Odisha. So next is Tara Makant tea estate set to reopen after 2 decades. So there is a tea estate that is located in our Kendusar district. So it is being closed because of mismanagement, because of corruption, because of lack of profit. Now it is being reopened. So what are the significant of reopened? If we can reopen, it is not only provide the employment of the people for tea estate, but also it can act as a tourism hub. So people from all over the Odisha, even the neighboring state, they can visit here for experiencing the tea garden experience. So the Taramakant, dear student, and those who are clear the OPSC mains, so please join our Telegram group. We are regularly conducting the interview guidance session in our Zoom session. So please, I'll just after this completion of that just message me. I'll send the link, provide the link, the interview group link, so you can join that. There you'll get all our guidance, all study material we are providing there also. Please follow that. Okay. So the Taramakant Tea Estate in Kendusar district soon expected to resume operation after remaining defunct for 21 years. It is after this opening, it is going to employment to the local people. It can also act as a tourism boost, because if you look into this region, so the Taramakant region is located at an elevation, that means height of 1,800 feet to 2,200 feet above the sea level, have been long considered ideal for the tea cultivation. This region is also drained by the Punya Toya rivers and three major distributaries, namely Ranimna. So you need to know all this river if possible. Then it is receiving rainfall of 90 cm to 105 cm, so which is ideal, and temperature is deep in the winter 2 to 3 degree, which is ideal condition for cultivation of the tea. If Odisha can reopen that, it is not only going to provide employment to the local people, it is also helpful in attracting tourists also. So, dear student, this is all about the newspaper analysis of 22nd, that is 22 August and 23 August newspaper analysis. So, dear student, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and please, give your feedback in the comment box. If you have any suggestion, we are always welcome to listen it and improve it. And dear student, those who are giving, preparing for UPSC interview, you can contact us. So, we are providing free UPSC guidance program here. We have previous year, we have last couple of years we have successfully guided, and hundreds of students are already clear. You can check our group. So students themselves are speak about us. So we don't claim, but it is the student who are repeatedly claiming that, because we are providing quality guidance and with authentic guidance, not like fake guidance. So you can already check in our application, and you can just message. I'll send the link in the group. Chaliye. So dear student, I'll have to end here. So I'll send this PDF in this group so that you can access to it. You can also get this PDF in our application as well. Chaliye, dear student, we'll have to end here. Bye bye.